Little Buster's analysis watch along. Stay moving on to episode number
10.
All right, so I still am so curious when the switch is happening.
Well, because there's 2 seasons, right? Isn't there 13 to each?
Yes, there's 2 seasons, but I am still concerned with like how those seasons.
No,
are
I feel like
work.
this
There's
is
24
gonna have
in
to
this.
be.
There's 24.
Oh, there's 24. Wait,
There's 24. I think Or
is it 24 total?
No, when I clicked on the high dive thing, it had 24, so I think it's 24 and then 13.
I'm just kidding. I thought
so
it was 13 and 13.
There's a bunch. So I'm curious when it's gonna happen. You know,
Gotta be soon because we're like a half point.
Because it says what'd you call it? Little Buster's something else. So it might be like Clinad.
Oh, okay.
Like Clinad and the Clinad after story.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so. We get to see them older. You know, hopefully they're all like, you know, we get to see what everyone's doing. That's the only thing in Clinad
Yeah,
I
but
hope
we didn't finish.
see.
We
haven't finished.
Yeah.
So I really hope we get to see what everyone's been doing. Which in the intro of Clinad, it kind of, it kind of like gives you away like who is doing what. But I feel like with this, because the main focus is we're all gonna move on. I don't know when that switch is happening because if it's gonna affect all of them, and it might be like someone's sick and they get devastated. It might have to do with his narcolepsy. It might have to do with a spirit or some kind of force giving them the truth of the world. It could be anything, but I'm scared. I'm scared because in these series you don't expect it.
Exactly.
So.
Oh, she's gonna be.
Oh.
Well, I guess it can't hurt to ask. Could you get it for me, please?
Is she a vampire?
Ooh.
Thank you very much. It's fine.
Or they go the route of her having some kind of sad disease that she can't go into the sun. It's fate. Stuff happens like that in life that you just can't explain.
Yeah.
I honestly wish that he would be more careful. Yes.
Just strike you dead. Excuse me?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Oh, that's good.
His voice is so cute.
So there's no need to concern yourself with me.
No, you should have just asked. I've been put on the spot like that.
Yeah.
Nishizono-san looks so lonely by herself.
Aw.
Probably is. Probably escapes into books.
Do you have a bruise from yesterday? I brought you this.
Oh my god.
You brought me a compress?
It might not work since it is the day after the fact.
Nice then. I can see that you're really the meddlesome type, aren't you? It seems to me that you haven't eaten lunch. They might not be suited for your taste.
Oh no, bread crusts are really good. Tasty.
They're tasty. Bread crusts.
He's so cute.
Reminds me I'm gonna make garlic bread today.
Oh, please make it after this. Please.
Thank you, anime, for reminding me what to do.
I feed the birds every day in a nest. No
Oh.
matter what's done to them, things with wings cannot be tied down. My actions are nothing but pointless resistance and meaningless.
Oh my god.
But still,
My god, girl.
doing nothing, isn't it?
Oh. Come on, ask her.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. What's that about?
Nishizono-san always carries his parasol. On a calm spring day,
Someone die.
Maybe.
Because she said they'll always leave me no matter what I do.
Oh.
Oh no.
I look like they're at the beach, so I could be drowning.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes people like this just want someone to approach them.
No one knows where she is or what she's doing.
Shut
Here we
up.
go. What the fuck? Yeah,
Ooh,
you're
that's
mature.
beautiful.
Yeah. Every anime. So I like how he said that because it's like what he learned through him, he's also gonna use for someone else.
Yeah.
Nishizono-san?
I don't have any bread crust today,
I'm bread crust boy.
but I do have this. Though it's only leftovers.
I can have that?
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you. He's so cute.
Should bring her food.
Did you today?
No, I didn't. But you shouldn't talk your mouth full.
Mm.
I like your parents taught you that.
I don't have any parents.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Reaction though.
The little busters? What are you talking about?
Well, they're my friends. Allies of justice.
That's so cute.
Lately, we just play baseball, though.
And it was these allies of justice that hit me with the baseball the other day.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about that.
Hmm.
Do you have some physical condition? You're always carrying that parasol.
Oh, he just straight up asked.
Oh no.
He's so blunt. That's what I like about him too.
Please ask me that question at some other time.
Oh.
If I feel like I can't answer it, I don't participate, but I...
He's gonna feel bad.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, poor girl.
Oh, what happened?
Oh my god.
No, I left my tracksuit in the closet of the classroom. The girls are changing it. So you can go on ahead. Oh, come on, you don't look so sad. You can go ahead and take this big lug with you.
You must be joking. Who are you anyway? You got something there.
Cause she likes to feel like she's a superior one. Did you see what the sign said? What? Is it happy tea for you or something?
That's where my heart is. I have a big favor to ask you.
Oh.
Oh no.
She's lost a book that's very important to her.
Oh no.
I'll help.
They're always asking him to do things. Why is it always on him?
He's the MC.
True.
We don't have to.
She's like, okay, bye, I'm not helping.
She should have stayed at least.
Oh wow, it's so dark now.
Oh, that's sad. Cause she probably carries it around with her everywhere.
Yes, but that's all me. Do you know that I pretend not to notice?
Ooh. But she's just comfortable to tell him.
Yeah.
There's malice in the world.
Oh shit.
I agree with that. But I believe there is an equal amount of good in the world, too.
Aw.
Okay, she's shown no sign. Let's try looking once more. It was probably one of the three girls who
I don't know.
her to change when she was.
Oh.
Last one's in the room. Because she was too bashful to ask those around her whose book it was. She immediately placed it.
No.
Oh, cause she looked like she was looking back. When
Yeah.
she was walking out.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Here.
That was nice. You hit the nail on the head, Ryan.
Thank you so much.
See, it was like a simple little thing. Cause she said it perfectly. You don't know what a prank could do to
Yeah.
somebody.
Of course.
What exactly
Everything you've done for me.
I appreciate it.
Aw.
Oh, I am a fluid poetry lecture.
He's like, huh.
No.
This is the white bird milk feels
Yeah, something about the ocean.
Yeah.
untouched by the blue above the sun.
Hey, here you are.
But I don't know. I feel like there's a
There's
connection to
something
that
else,
bird.
Yeah.
Cause the way she looked up.
Yeah.
You bet. Please come watch us sometime, even if it's just once. It's quite fun.
Come by anytime.
Oh. I want to see all these characters open up with each other. Like,
Yeah.
'cause they're just building something special.
Ow.
I Married a Monster on a Hill is an 18-plus visual novel. You helped me!
John, please stop.
Town management sim,
I'm the talk of the town.
an RPG where you get to live it up in the lively county of Willow Grove.
Our town is the best. Yeah. Our town is the best. Yeah.
Create your character, meet the town residents, and take part in mini-games that keep things interesting. From organizing town events to helping characters sort out their everyday challenges, like who forgot to put the cap on the toothpaste.
I'm going home.
Go away.
It's all about keeping the town running smoothly and the relationships strong.
I love playing music for Bevy.
Wake up, people!
You'll play through fun mini-games, manage daily town activities, and jump into a storyline that keeps evolving with every new release.
Guy literally scammed everyone. Excuse me?
Don't bother me.
Want to fix a local problem or dive into some relationship drama? It's all here.
Is this thing on?
Simple, fun, and filled with a mix of everyday moments, this game series is all about small town life with a twist.
Peace out.
What's the feeling I had?
Good or bad?
I don't know.
Good or bad? Stop! Don't end like that.
God damn it.
Don't end like that.
Damn it.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, I hope we get her story soon.
All right,
That
so
sounds sad.
that did not feel like 20 minutes. Now imagine, like, from her perspective, okay, like someone that you don't even know is coming up to you. She, like, when she says, "Oh, now I'm all alone," what she said about the birds, like,
birds,
oh
yeah.
my god.
She's gotta have something. I don't know if someone like died at the beach.
That's
or
what
something
yeah.
Like
Because
that.
think of, if it's not, because remember she said like, "Oh, ask me when I'm ready to tell you."
Yeah.
I also like how they put that in an anime.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people.
They either have an angry reaction or just ignore them.
She said, like, ask me
Ask me
when I'm
later.
ready. And
Yeah.
it's like with him too, I appreciate his bluntness. He literally was like, why do
Yeah,
you carry that?
yeah.
Do you have, are you sick?
Yeah.
Because out of worry, he was concerned. But at the same time, I feel like people, as we've seen, do bully her and everything. And they just call her shadowless, like she's like nothing. And you know, the sad thing about this, if anything you could take away from that, is if you see somebody sitting there alone, whether
talk
it's
to them.
at a cafeteria, a restaurant, anywhere, and they look like they're sad, is to just ask someone if they're okay. Even if it's in your workplace, in school.
Anywhere.
Like, if someone's just sitting there and they look sad, you just ask if they're okay. Because usually, like, at least, like, 80% of the time, they will be like, no, I'm upset, and they need someone just to vent to. But, yeah, I think it's, because look at the name.
Yeah.
Or the blue of the ocean, too. So it's like, I think that her connection is going to be like someone, like we said, like someone either died and then she took their power cell and then she doesn't feel like she should be even like be blessed by the sun or something because maybe she blames herself. She could be actually sick.
Yeah.
Or like you said, she could be a vampire. Because shadowless.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
I
So
don't
she
know.
could be a
We're gonna
vampire.
take those twists.
It's
But
this
yeah,
studio.
it's the studio, so you never know.
From now on, I just say like it's just the studio. So if she joins, that is their 9th member, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
I think the next half of the entirety of the series is going to be
them growing together.
and them growing, having those those bonds. But then there's going to be those problems.
Yeah.
Like it already showed us what it could do, and that was like holy crap. Because I feel like what it's going to start doing is like it's going to pick which characters it wants. It's not going to go in order. It's going to pick any of them. Because even with the main guys, you know, I want to know more about them. You know, and it's like. For me to see when he said like, oh, maybe that's how I would have viewed the world if they didn't come into my life.
Yeah.
That's why it's so important. It's like people don't realize it's like a lot of people think, oh, it's just where you live and it's the people.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the day, if people are not nice to you and everything, it's like you don't want to waste your time because like at the end of the day, like if people are taking advantage of you or you feel like shit, cut those ties. Cut those ties as fast as you can because it's not, especially like not even just like family, it's like with friends.
Friends specifically.
Just cut it. If it doesn't feel right and you can't be yourself,
leave.
Just cut those ties. Trust us from.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Please.
Try, like be like with online friends, her with like and like
Yeah.
you know, it's like just it doesn't. It's not worth it. Like if you're gonna have to force yourself to like, you know, it has to be 50-50. But if you have to be the person to always like light someone else's flame, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like that's our advice for the day, and that's why I like how they lift each other up. Like with his narcolepsy attack, they treated him normal.
That's what I
They were
like.
It's nothing. It was just they know he has this disability. They know it, and they don't treat him like
oh my god, define him.
That's
that's
the
the only trait that he has.
Yeah.
Is like his his disorder. But
Yeah,
that's why I like how this show is like.
Because on some anime, when a
that's
character has a problem,
that's the
it'll be like,
character.
oh, I have something wrong with this or
Yeah.
that, and like the entirety of the show just focus on like, no, it's like people with narcolepsy probably appreciate this series because
you never see any media about it.
No,
like,
never.
This is probably one of the first shows besides like
honest,
ABC Family like
Yeah,
shows that cover this kind of stuff.
sad too. Like ABC Family used to have that kind of stuff.
Used to old like 2014. ABC
Yeah, like
Family.
the
Now
OG.
it's just, like-
Because well, Freeform took it.
now it's trash.
I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
But the thing is like with, I mean, I want to get into it, but I don't want to get into it. It catch my like, yeah. But the thing is with ABC Family, they used to have that. Like they would have Secret Life of the American Teenager, like they would have characters with like certain disabilities, and like they wouldn't define them by their disability.
Character. It would show them like growing.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. So it's great to see that like some media still does that. While if you're gonna compare it to, it's again we talked about this before. Is like it is 2022, but it's like the way they represent people with certain disabilities. It's because you've worked with people. Like if you don't know, go ahead.
Okay, I used to work with behavioral and developmental disabilities.
Yeah. So she knows. So when she sees stuff like this, it's like
if I'm saying it's good because I actually worked in the field.
And it's like knowing that it's some shows they like to make it define the character.
It's very forced. It's not realistic.
Realistically, people with like how he's saying with his narcolepsy, he's like, oh, narcolepsy, like he has it, and he deals with it.
Yeah, the problem with how media portrays it now, it's like the general public who doesn't really know about disorders watches that, and then they assume that's how it really looks in real life. Yeah. So that when you see someone in real life having whatever disordered media is displaying, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Or automatically. And Twitter too. Twitter's worse. Well, Twitter is worse than media.
Yeah, exactly. It's like as if people saw this and they're not educated in what narcolepsy is. Like I knew what narcolepsy was, but I honestly didn't know it was like this. Yeah. Like it could like pass out any like moment. But that's why it's like I'm educated on this now because I'm like wow. Yeah. But I'm not saying I'm educated because I'm watching an anime. Right. But like some people will watch an anime and say like I have this, and you're like
Twitter and TikTok. TikTok is worse. TikTok is worse. So if you ever want to educate yourself on disorders, if you're trying to educate yourself on disorders, do not look at Twitter and do not look at TikTok. And Instagram too. Instagram's pretty bad too, but those two specifically.
It's like, because to me...
Pick up a book.
Yeah, that's the thing. With anime, like, people did research before they... Like, it feels real.
Because you can offend someone. Real. If you don't do research... This is my problem with social media. Is if you don't do research and then you're saying that this is what this is supposed to look like, you can offend a group of people.
Oh, absolutely.
And like that's why I'm glad anime like this actually does research.
Like she just said what she just said about the book. Okay. Exactly. You don't know what a prank could do to somebody. Exactly. You don't know what something. It's like that. This is why this anime speaks truth. It's so good. Like honestly, I would have. Like I remember years ago, whenever this came out. When did this come out?
God, I have
2012,
no idea.
I think. It's like I remember we saw like a few years ago.
Yeah, we were like, no, we're not watching this.
We were like, the way it was marketed, I'm like, no,
absolutely not.
We're like, no, this doesn't seem good. And like now that you recommend, I'm like, this is so fucking good. Yeah. It's just so good. And I'm not gonna blame like all marketers, but it's like how some anime like PVs or how
they don't do it justice for what it actually is.
If you're gonna give me like
they pick out the most marketable parts.
Yeah. That's the thing.
It doesn't really, like, when you see so much anime, that doesn't really help you.
You know what anime PVs are? Like, I'm not going to lie how they've been over the last few years. It's
the
like...
text.
No. Not even that. They randomly take the best scenes, or random scenes, but they have, like, the... music, and you're like...
Now, most of them are still
images.
With text. Yeah. And you're like, what is this even about? And then you watch the actual anime, and you're like, what?
I was blown away by this. But it's like I think a lot of that has to do with, like, they want you to read the manga. And
I think what's happening now is they're releasing the PVs too early.
Yeah.
And they're not actually having animated scenes on it. So when you actually go to watch the PV, you first watch it, and you're like, okay, when the actual PV comes out, you don't want to watch it, because you're like, no.
We trust you guys. Here's the thing. We want to get back into what, like, when we're, like, I don't know, like, eating, or when we're doing work, we like having stuff on in the background. So it's like, if there's something that you think we should watch, because for us, it's like, we're stuck on, like, Kids on the Slope or something, because there's been, for us, we don't want to watch anything that we're going to watch with you guys, but anything that's new. We want to get back into watching things weekly and possibly just making a review video on it, because... Like,
just comment down some good animes.
Comment on good animes that you recommend us to watch in our own
outside of reactions.
Because it's like, I remember people were like, you guys watch anime like outside? I'm like,
not for like 2 years, but
yeah, because we have so much to watch, and it's like this is how we are outside of what. Like, what was it? Oh my god, what anime was that? We were so pissed off at that ending. There's a slice of life anime. Girl had a crow.
Oh, I don't remember the name.
What was that name?
I don't remember the name.
So we were
the guy's a photographer, and she had a crow.
We loved it at first. It was new. We loved it at first. Absolutely adored it. And then we did not like the ending. We did not. We were like, this is just a no. They just went to that ending, and like I don't know if you guys know what we're talking about. It was like a raven or crow she had.
Yeah, she had black hair.
And it's like we would just talk. Like when we talk about anime, we do it exactly like how we're doing here. So it's like
more angry.
We're just like, what the
we're less
fuck is this? Yeah. But like other than that, like I feel like if there's any anime that you think that we should watch, just let us know. But yeah, good anime. This is This is peak. This is peak. Anything from the studio is just peak. But anyway, friends, we have an amazing day. Stay weird, stay wonderfully, stay awesome. Till next week, is your fangirl, fan person every single day. Bye!
Dive deep into them with all ages of geek.